Hi, I'm John, and this is part 5 of my F1 23 Career Mode series, and in this part we'll be racing on the Miami International Autodrome in the United States of America. Okay, here we are in Miami, and yeah, it's another street track, just like previously in Baku. Hopefully things are gonna go a bit better this time around. But yeah, the walls are not quite as close as they were in Baku, but they are still there. And this track also has 3 long straights, and on top of that some technical corners, so finding the balance is gonna be the key. Looks like it's gonna be a cloudy weekend with potentially some rain in the race. We'll see how that goes, but yeah, we got a minor upgrade on the chassis. Again, we'll see how much that affects our pace. And yeah, I haven't really set any expectations. I think we are gonna be somewhere just outside the top 10 again. So let's try to make the best out of that, and let's try to capitalize on any mistakes the guys in front make. So yeah, so let's just jump into qualifying and see how that goes. Alright, what's going on?
Alright, get ready to jump out if you get too hot in there. There's a problem with the cooling system and it's going to take us a few minutes to correct it.
Alright, no worries. Alright, all good. Let's hit the track. Alright, that felt like a good lap. The first few corners weren't that great, but let's see where that puts us. Wow. Max is a full second faster than Leclerc in second. That's kind of crazy. Alright, I'm kind of close to Alex. I've lost out on the second sector. Probably on the long straight. I think I'm just gonna wait and do one final run at the end. Yep, let's do it. I messed up again. Yeah, that's on me. I made so many mistakes on this lap.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Verstappen, Gasly and Charles Leclerc. Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Alright, not a great qualifying session for myself. Just couldn't get a lap together. Made some mistakes here and there, mainly in the first few corners. So yeah, P15 in the end. Let's see what we can do in the race. It looks like Alpine were quite quick here, and Max was just miles ahead of anyone, so yeah, let's see how the race goes.
Welcome to the Magic City. We're here at the Miami International Autodrome, the home of the Hard Rock Stadium, a multi-purpose sports and entertainment hub which has hosted Super Bowls, Baseball World Series, numerous rock concerts, and of course, as of 2022, Formula One. With great opportunities for wheel-to-wheel battles featuring 19 corners, 3.36 miles long, and expected average speeds of 138 miles an hour, the Miami International Autodrome will be sure to create lots of chances to overtake. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position, with Pierre Gasly alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Ocon, Norris, Perez, Hamilton, Stroll, Russell, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Albon, Bottas, Hülkenberg, Mäkinen, Oscar Piastri, Joe, Magnussen, Tsunoda, and Nick de Vries. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. I'm joined again today by none other than Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, obviously there's a lot of development work that goes on with these cars between the Grand Prix. You've been both a test driver and a race driver. What differences are there in the way that you approach those roles?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. They're two very different mindsets. In the old days, of course, they used to cover up to 15,000 kilometres of testing in a season, and that role would be more about working for the team, trying to help them improve the car and drive as systematically as possible, so that the data could be analysed in the most consistent way. When lining up on the grid for a race, however, a race driver's frame of mind is all about what they can get out of the situation on that day, and the car is the tool to help them achieve those goals.
Okay, so 9 laps on the mediums and 11 laps on the hards. Alright, let's do it.
Was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Copy.
second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Yep. I'm gonna need to save some battery.
Safety car's been deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack. The safety car's out. We need you to reduce your pace. It looks like there's a high amount of debris on the track. Be careful.
Yep, copy that. Are we gonna box? Make it to the end on a new set of hearts. I don't know if we could. Weather reports.
Okay, radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Yeah. Then we probably... I don't know. Is everyone boxing? Why didn't you call me?
Alexander's in the pits. Alexander in the pits.
We're stepping on softs, so I guess they're gonna box again.
Okay, so the car ahead's come in and fitted the soft tyre. Alexander's coming in for his stop now. Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
Keep current.
Understood, copy that.
I don't think there's any point in boxing now. Should have done it when we had the chance. teammate status.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.2 seconds. They're all fresh softs. They're 8th. Your last lap time was a 1:57.9.
Okay. I doubt those softs are gonna last too long.
Let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. Behind is 3.3 seconds. Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Yep. Tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Copy. Tires are getting pretty slippery.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
I think we should consider extending the stint. I'll stay out for now. Should I stay out? Teammate status.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. They're 8th. And the time last lap was a 1 minute 35.6. Gap to your teammate behind is 1.9 seconds.
Box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap. Alexander's in the pits. Alexander in the pits.
Why? Why would you double stack? You should have told me he was gonna box as well.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Good stop, guys.
Alexander's coming in for his stop now. Yellow flag. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
Yep.
Okay, and that's a red flag. Red flag. Keep the delta positive.
Come on.
Let's have you straight to the pit lane, please.
That's the worst luck. I can't believe it. This just ruined our race.
There's a good chance to change our strategy for the rest of the Grand Prix if we want to.
Alright, so we're gonna go on the mediums for the last 7 laps. I guess that's the best thing to do. I don't think the softs are gonna last for the 7 laps, so yeah. Alright, let's do it.
Good luck out there. Again. We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Yep. Almost lost it.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Yep. Close.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Yep, we'll have the tire advantage at the end. full race updates.
Ocon is ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, Alexander is behind. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old softs. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 4 laps remaining.
Yep. Full race updates.
Currently P11, currently P11. Bottas ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old softs. Ocon's behind you, less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, gap to leader, 11.9 seconds. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.5 seconds. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
He got the DRS. go, guys.
Yet another historic win under their belts. Well done to the whole team at Mercedes. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think the key here was just the quality of the racecraft, you know? I mean, how many overtakes did they make overall? I'm sure we have a stat person keeping score somewhere, and it was fantastic to watch, wasn't it? This is a strategic sport at the end of the day, but it's always really gratifying to see close-fought battles on track. It's what all the fans are after.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Fernando Alonso takes the championship lead today. Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
But there's no question in my mind, it has to go to George Russell. What a performance. He's got every right to be proud of what he accomplished out there today.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. It was also a strong Grand Prix from Haas F1 this weekend. Fantastic work from the American team to move themselves further up the table. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Okay, that's it for the race, and yeah, that was quite hectic. Strategies flew out the window, and yeah, I think we got super unlucky with the timing of the red flag, just after both Alex and I boxed, and yeah, it is what it is. Some other teams gained from it massively, like Haas, but it's nice to see that Haas got their first podium in their home race, so yeah. Of course it would have been nice to get the benefit from that for us, but sometimes you get it and sometimes you don't. That's racing, so yeah, I don't think anyone could have predicted the top 10 for this one, but yeah, it's nice to have races like this when the standings get shaken up a bit by unusual results like this due to a red flag. So yeah, a fun race, a fun drive, and good results. Ended up in the points. Unfortunately, Alex didn't, since we double stacked. So yeah, I think that's kind of ruined his race. But it is what it is. Nothing that I can do about it. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe to stay tuned for more.